Force cubes are fun. They're great for practicing algorithms and they look cool when you have a set. But another way of having fun with these cubes is by using them for sticker mods, especially since they provide a more interesting blank slate compared to the usual black background. Let's talk about the groove cubes in this episode of Custom Cuber. While this is a completely functional cube, this sticker mod is more of an art piece than a puzzle. To be honest, I've never even tried scrambling these cubes because the very similar pieces might make them very difficult to solve. I call them groove cubes because of the color schemes I used. The 70s groove cube color scheme has red, yellow, and green, reminiscent of the natural colors we associate with the design trends of that decade. I used an orange force cube to match that palette. For the 80s groove cube, I went with two sets of colors. One set shows shades of pink and yellow, while the other set has shades of purple and blue, which are all based on the color scheme commonly associated with synthwave. I think the blue force cube goes with that palette well. But aside from being art pieces, of course, these cubes still have merit as puzzles. Let's talk about the patterns in these cubes. But before I go any further, I would like to thank those who have already subscribed to the channel. But if you're new here and you like puzzles, I hope you'll consider subscribing. It's just one click away, but it helps the channel get the content out there to more puzzle lovers like you. I post weekly videos of new and original puzzles here, but you can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, where I share behind-the-scenes posts about the cubes I make. It would be so awesome to see you there, so check out the links in the description below. And with that, let's get back to today's new puzzle. Both cubes follow the same pattern of lines. There's this path that starts on this cube face and ends on the opposite face. The same path can be seen on the other three faces of the cube. There's also another path that's a little bit more complicated. So it starts here, goes on the next two faces, then moves in this squiggly path, then goes on to two more faces, and then ends here. There is another path identical to this that covers the rest of the cube. In the 80s version though, the two different kinds of paths are shown in different color schemes. The first one is shown in blue and purple, while the other one is shown in pink and yellow. Like I said earlier, I'm not too confident about scrambling this as it might be really difficult to solve it. As you can see, all of the centers are identical, so I wouldn't even know how to start orienting them. How about you though? Would you dare scramble this cube? Thanks for checking out the groove cubes. I have a few more force cubes I'd like to mod, including some translucent ones. What force cube sticker mods would you like to see next? I hope to hear your thoughts in the comments below and see you all next time.